What's up, peoples? It's Gendo here, and for the record, step aside, Bob Bradley, because I'm the only American manager that can do well with an English team. But anyway, welcome back to another edition of the Great Chicago Fire, and for all intents and purposes, this could be the last episode of the series, because I was only coming back for one more season to see how well we do in the Champions League. I've just about won it all with Chicago Fire, with the exception of the US Open Cup, as well as the Champions League, but you know what? The Champions League was the bigger prize. Forget the US Open Cup. I don't care if Chicago Fire have been one of the most successful teams in the Cup. The Champions League was the biggest prize. And if we don't win today versus Pachuca, well, we can just say goodbye to our hopes and dreams and that, and say goodbye to the series. So we gotta hope that we come away with a 2-goal victory today against Pachuca to see ourselves through to a final, whether it's against the Red Bulls or whether it's against Morelia. But before we get to that, we also have a match versus the Red Bulls, and we have a couple matches in the MLS that we took care of. Let's take a look and see how we did. And since our last double live com where we got ass blasted by Toronto and Pachuca, we went undefeated in the MLS in 3 matches, getting 7 points, especially on the return leg versus Toronto, coming away 3-1 winners. Trotta, Diskerud, and Molino all getting goals there. We then followed that up with a very dull, very boring 0-0 draw versus Philadelphia, which happened just 2 days after that win, so a lot of players were not very fit. A lot of players didn't look like they played their best, and it showed. As you can see, 0-0. Even with Alejandro Bedoya getting sent off, we couldn't capitalize. But we were able to capitalize and came out with a vengeance versus Atlanta United, completely blowing them out of the water by the final score of 6-0. We had 4 different goal scorers, with the talisman Kevin Molino picking himself up a hat-trick, Escobar, Trotta, and Ramirez also getting 1 apiece, and that's where we sit right now. And just taking a look at how we are faring in the league, yes, we may have played 1 more match than Toronto, but we do hold a points lead at this point in time to sit on top of the conference and on top of the Supporters' Shield. Still very early on. Anybody can win, and it's pretty much a wide open field at this point. But anyway, much like with Toronto in the last episode, I am willing to sacrifice the league match to try and do well in the Champions League, and that's what I'm going to do here today versus New York Red Bulls on almost completely rotated side. And this is what the starting 11 is going to look like. Jesus is going to be in net. Ramos, Belushi, Ripken, and Cartwright are going to be the back line. Bistrovsky is going to be sitting in the defensive mid with Diskerud and Zelalem ahead of him. Akam and Solignac out on the wings today with Christian Ramirez sitting up top. I know I would have started Marcelo Trotta, but Marcelo Trotta has started to turn himself on in these last few matches, so maybe he's going to be starting in the Champions League match, whereas Christian is going to come off the bench. Who knows? But right now I want Christian Ramirez up top because I know he's a proven goal scorer. So let's go out there, get a few goals, hopefully come away with at least a draw. 20 minutes on now, and the ball's coming forward with Christian Ramirez at the helm. There's several several firemen coming through. I'm tripping over my words once again because the Fire get themselves a goal. David Akam just lucked his way into that. It almost seems like a scene out of the Three Stooges. All 3 men falling over themselves in the box, the defender, Akam, and the goalkeeper, and somehow the ball squirts under everybody's legs, slowly rolls over the line, and the Fire have themselves a lead. Just about half hour gone now. Ramirez once again up to Akam, but he really doesn't need to. Oh, it's a penalty! Connor Lade has just gone through David Akam, and the Fire have themselves a penalty kick. Who is going to step up and take it? I believe it's going to be Christian Ramirez, and Connor Lade gets a yellow card for his efforts too. Just getting that out of the way for right now. Ramirez on his right peg steps up into the right side of the net, and it's 2-0 to the Fire. Let's go, boys. This time around, ball getting cleared away. David Akam, come out and reach it. Gets ahead to Zelalem, who crosses it inside to Christian Ramirez. I mean, there were 4 Chicago Fire players offside. Not a bad attempt, though, but everybody was offside. Following possession now, Akam getting the ball back after a nice dispossess. Ball is being played through the middle and needs to come out to the wings. Get it out to the wings and cross it in. David Akam crosses it in just like that, and it bounces off of a defender into the back of the net. Zubar putting into his own net. It's now 3-0 to the Fire, and like I said, and to be quite honest with you, this is not a result I have been expecting. I thought this match would have been a lot closer with the amount of players that we are resting up. Connor Lade coming up the wing. I think the Red Bulls are going to cross and get a goal, and they do exactly that. Connor Lade into a bang. It does bounce off of Jesus, but he doesn't have the strength to parry it away, and the Red Bulls get themselves on the board right before halftime. Not how you draw it up. Definitely not how you draw it up, especially with 2 defenders like there, and Yeah, I mean, you got to get to that. You can't just stand around. But as it does stand, it is halftime and we are up 3-1, and I'm not complaining, guys. I'm absolutely not complaining whatsoever. Just keep it for the next 45, come away with the 3 points, and sit pretty. Corner kick for us, ZLM into David Akam. It is cleared away off of the line. And now the Red Bulls can hit us on a break here. A bang up to Garrett. Oh, what authority on that tackle. And we could hit ourselves on a break. Akam coming inside. Oh, I don't even know why he was thinking of a shot. He should have just crossed it in. Two of my youngsters coming on now. Gareth Fernandez on for Pizdrowski, and Dan Dickinson is on for Christian Ramirez, keeping the last sub in my back pocket just to see what's going to happen. So this is not a formation that I noticed that a lot of teams use in FM17, this 3-4-1-2 style. They are looking to be very attacking, but it doesn't look like it's helping them whatsoever. Time is just ticking away as we got 7 minutes left to go in the half. And now 2 minutes left to go in the half. ZLM through to Hurtado, who is subbed on, and Hurtado doesn't miss by much, just wide of the post. Not a lot left on this clock. Connerley getting through one defender, getting through two. Tapia, what a header, but Jesus right there with the stop. It wasn't a very strong header, to be fair, but still a good stop nonetheless. And the referee is just about to blow his full-time whistle. There it is, 3-1 to Chicago away from home with a mostly rotated side, coming away with 3 solid points here. Can't ask for anything better than that. Good motivation going into the Pachuca match. And yes, we are going to need a full-strength side, so some of the players that play today are going to have to play in that match. Not full of form, not full of fitness, but you know what? They're absolutely necessary. All right, we have to overcome some significant odds if we want to see ourselves through to the Champions League final. We're 3-1 down. We do have that away goal, so that means all we need here is a 2-0 victory, and we will see ourselves through. But you know, Pachuca are going to come out super offensive. As you can see right here, 4-2-3-1. Everything's going to be coming right down the middle, and this is really going to hurt me. So we're going to have to just cross our fingers and hope for the best that we can somehow find a way to stifle their offense while making something work on our side. And this is the lineup that we're going to use. Sean Johnson's going to be in net today. Ramos, Belushi, Kapilov, Vincent along the back line. The tri-mids of Belkebla, Hurtado, and Discarud. Molino and Akam out on the wings. And Trotta sitting up top today. Yes, I do have Christian Ramirez sitting on the bench, but Trotta, he has been impressed for me. He's been impressing for me during this past season. And I want to give him the start today. I feel like he can give us a couple of goals. So let's go kick off, see what happens. Cross fingers, boys. This is a big match. This is make or break for this series. Will it die tonight? Or will we live to see the new year? Let's go kick off. And if Pachuca are going to play as narrow as I think they are, then wing play for us is going to be vital. If they're going to come down the middle, go out to the wings, cross it into the center of the box, and hope that we get somebody on the end of it. 21 minutes on now. What an interception. Gets it through to Trotta, but Trotta has 4 white shirts just sitting in front of him. He can't do anything. And then the crossover just can't really do anything from Ramos. Oh, what a nice pass. Molino into the far post. There you go, son. Molino into the far post with his 5th goal of the season. It's 1-0 to the Fire. And now we just need one more. Oh, and all this passing, and it's like we're just throwing it into a white wall. But the one cross that gets through finds Molino, the talisman. And of course he puts it into the back of the net, giving us a little bit of hope. Highlight directly from the kickoff, though, Pachuca looking to come away with an equalizer. But Belkebla, who is already on a yellow card, is going to see himself with a 2nd yellow card. Perfect. We're down to 10 men against a team that we should not be with. And because Hurtado has an injury, a gashed head at that, I'm going to sub him out for ZLM. But boy, howdy, have we just made this match even harder for ourselves. Corner coming in, Molino finds Trotta, drops to ZLM to mix. There's just, oh, ball's going around. Oh my God, with 10 men, we just equalized it. Marcelo Trotta, the ball falls to him. And we have just equalized this tie. It's 2-0 on the day, 3-3 on aggregate. We have the advantage. Oh, I can't believe this just happened. We just Pachuca by getting a goal off of a corner kick. I mean, do we see this out now? I mean, all the odds say that we can't. We're down a man. We are obviously the more inferior side going into this. Pachuca much better than us. But if we can somehow come away with a win in these adverse conditions, then by God, the final is not going to compare. And so we come up to halftime, and I don't know if I should just drop everyone back or just keep everyone as it is. As soon as we scored that second goal, I swapped down to control because there's no way we should be just attack with 10 men on the pitch, because that would just leave us super exposed at the back. So what I'm going to do is, at worst, I'll probably drop my 2 midfielders down to defensive mids, but at best, just probably have 1 defensive mid and then 1 center. No, that'd be too narrow in the middle. So I'm just going to keep everything as it is, keep the mentalities up, and just watch very closely. We need to watch very closely to everybody's fitness and form and how they play, because these next 45 minutes will dictate if we get to the final or not. It's a corner kick. Molino brings it inside, but it's cleared away. We do still have the ball. Zelalem out to Belushi. If we just switch the pitch, they won't expect it. Kapelhoff, just switch the pitch. He does. He finds David Akam, crosses it in to Trotta. Oh my God, how did Trotta do that? Oh, what a great team play goal. Akam to Trotta, and it's 3-0 to the Fire. 2 goals, down a man. How are we doing this? What a great ball that got to Akam, and then Akam with a beautifully placed cross that finds Trotta's head. Trotta with a brace on the day, and we are leading 4-3 on aggregates. Everyone just needs to calm down. Molino to Zelalem. That was really a bad pass, and now I have a very, very real fear that this is going to lead to a Pachuca goal and an equalizer. It gets it through. Oh, he wasn't that far away. Rui Diaz just inches wide of the post. All right, time to make some subs, and I'm also going to take away my striker. We are going to go strikerless. Molino can play center attacking mid, so he's going out there. Akam is going out onto the left side, and Trotta is going out to the right. So we're going to have inside forwards. Both of them are on support. Molino, he's going to just play attacking midfielder and support, because we do not need men forward at this point in time. We need men back. So we're going to go strikerless. Brandon Vincent is going to come out for Chris Hall, and Kapelhoff or Belushi will come out for Opara. And honestly, I think it'll be Kapelhoff for Opara, because Belushi is a free kick specialist, a free kick master. So that's what we're going to do. Yes, I am risking Belushi with a yellow card out there, but I need to just drop everyone back. I need to get everyone as defensive as possible to come away with a win here. 18 minutes left to go in the match. Molino taking a shot. Oh my God, Molino so close. Oh, ball over the top. Molino, he could do it. He could put it away. Oh, gets it out to Molino. There are 4 red shirts in the box he can cross it into. He finds Zelalem. Oh, it's match over. It's match over. Zelalem with his 2nd goal of the season. We have scored 3 goals. What? 3 goals. Down a man. It's 4-0 on the day. 5-3 on aggregates. We have just overcome the odds. We have pulled a John Cena to come out of this and get through to a Champions League final. Full time is the whistle. Holy crap, Chicago Fire win. Chicago Fire win. I need a throat lozenge after that. Oh my God. And yes, everybody deserves praise. Congratulations, lads, getting yourselves through to the final. But now we need to see who is going to be our opponent. And our opponent, Harris is a good player, so we're not going to have him. Oh, that's even better! Holy crap, you see that? Red Bulls 3, Morello 1, which means for the first time ever, it's an all-MLS Champions League final. Chicago Fire versus New York Red Bulls. Guaranteed there's going to be an MLS team from the MLS winning the Champions League for the first time since 2000. It could either be us or New York Red Bulls. I hope to God it's us. Oh man, a day of firsts. Scoring 4 goals down a man and an all MLS Champions League final. I'm absolutely in shock. I got Hurtado, who's injured. I got Harris Belkebla, who's going to be suspended for that first match, but right there, overcoming the odds. Harris Belkebla with a red card in the 23rd minute. And we score 4 goals after that to come away winners and advance. Yes, the other headline is New York Red Bulls get to the final. It's an all-MLS Champions League final, but this is the story. I need to reboot myself. I'm still just in complete shock over what just happened. All right. So now you know what the next episode is going to be, and for damn sure, it is also going to be the final episode, Champions League final, in all MLS showdown, Chicago Fire versus the New York Red Bulls, and I hope you are going to tune into that. That is going to be must-watch TV, YouTube, whatever. I hope to see you guys then. But as far as this episode goes, I would like to thank you all very much for watching what you just saw, what you just witnessed. And if you like what you saw, please go and hit that like button. Let me know if you're still interested in the series. And of course, subscribe if you're new. Comment, suggestions, questions, anything else at all, please leave in the comment box below. I need to get myself a drink. Oh, I need to get myself a drink to just calm myself down. So anyway, this is Gendo, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and peace out. Champions League Finals, baby. Let's go. Woo!